Next we have entry number 51, Calgary Motor State Emergency Services. The Western State Emergency Services, SES, is a volunteer-based division of the Department of Fire and Emergency Services of Western Australia. It plays a key role in countering the effects of natural and man-made emergencies and is staffed completely by volunteers.
Following along behind there, we have the Canberra Volunteer Service Community and Fire Support for the Korea firefighters. And I can see the Melanie Wilson themselves come to the fire. They're sitting in the big way as the funeral is coming your way. KCGM Emergency Response Team are sponsors of this event, as are Ausdrill. And coming down the street in front of us now is the KWR 1600 Cat-mounted diamond drill, capable of drilling to 1.6 kilometres in depth with 70mm coring system and proudly manufactured in WA.
Following the drill, we have entry number 57, KCGM underground trucks. The trucks are Aristotle 850 They have 6 cars. They weigh about 45 tons empty and carry a 50-ton payload. That's 95 tons when full. The engines have about 650 horsepower and go up the decline at about 10 kilometers per hour. Empty, they travel down the decline at 25 kilometers an hour. I could give that a run for money on VNX.
That'll be worth watching too, I think.
But I wouldn't be able to carry it.
So just a safety reminder, please, to make sure all of your children's arms and legs are tucked in safely behind the safety barriers. Come down now, we have 40 Fitness primary earth movers at KCGM. They are the 992K loaded all six primary earth. And delivery is
the world.
School offers courses in mining engineering, metallurgical engineering, applied geology, exploration geophysics, and physics and spatial science. A degree from WASM is for those people who are passionate about the mining industry as we are. And we love everybody to sign up and get into the Western Australian School of Mines here in Kalgoorlie, because what better place for WASM to have than the school that's here in Cal. Has done for many years from Purpose Basic.
Guys, some exciting news. We've just been advised that the parade crowd tally, 8,500 people are getting out to say that's awesome.
You've got to look at that as well. Something here, see being over right there. Oh, I've got this already. Yeah, across the big cane, the legs are dividing by two.
We now have the Western Australian Museum, Kalgoorlie Boulder, Dennis fire engine and the 1927 Chevrolet truck. 1924 Dennis the fire engine was used in the race red prepared at the fire. The Chevy truck was used by a sandalwood cutter.
That's beautiful stuff, actually.
And I think those are giant ice bobos on the side of the truck.
They are, giant ice bobos.
I used to love those as kids.
You should get this in this picture, huh?
Yay! Oh, the ice bobos, yum.
Ice bobos, they are
they were
big
so
classic
good.
in Australia.
I'm not allowed to have those anymore. They go straight to the hip.
Okay, APRA, Australian Hospitals and Leaseholders Association. For over 100 years, APRA has been at the forefront of protecting the furthering of the furthering issues, protecting and furthering issues, prospectors, miners and leaseholders. It wasn't for APRA, I'm sure that a few of the prospectors would have much hard time over the years. They still have a number of things they're trying to serve with us as broadly based on the change. But APRA is certainly helping to drive those changes in a positive way for the prospectors. Because without prospectors, there wouldn't have been mines around. I think the first were found by the prospectors initially. We should go back to that. Getting those prospectors out there and finding the ore and getting everyone into it.
We now have the Kalgoorlie Boulder State Emergency Services. The SES is, of course, another of our fantastic volunteer-based organisations. They're a division of the Department of Fire and Emergency Services of Western Australia, and they play a key role in and man-made emergencies. They do an absolutely incredible job. It's very well done.
Not the green. There's Santa on the back of the fire truck. Good to see Santa's made an appearance this year. He tries to every year. Sometimes there's lots of helpers here who dress up nicely, but it's good to see we have the real, rich, Aussie Santa.
Keep the audience on your best behaviour and keep Santa away.
Yes, make sure you get a big load of hello.
We want you to be oh, look at that noise.
I didn't show him his mobile, but I checked through whether it did do. It's probably already got them now. G'day, Santa. Merry Christmas.
He knows who's been naughty and nice.
Yes, well, okay, there goes my Christmas present.
The fantastic KCGM Mine Rescue Team, or the RATS, as they are better known by. The RATS, they're a team of 40 dynamic, I love that, dynamic volunteers from across the site. They're practicing on site and also in the community.
I think rather than this year, we have because it's very helpful.
very hot.
They do do a fantastic job. We're quite fortunate in this region. That's one thing about mining industry. If ever there's any other community emergencies that arise, we do have some of the best response people probably in the world right here. Ausdrill are making their way down there. Ausdrill has been in Kalgoorlie for many, many years, as have Force Equipment, who are right behind us coming down the parade. They're in a KWL 1600 truck with a mounted diamond drill capable of drilling 1.6 kilometres in depth. With a 70mm coring system and manufactured in WA. Wow, 1.6 kilometres, that's a mile down. With a 70mm coring system. Pretty incredible stuff.
And of course, Ausdrill and KCGM are among the very valuable sponsors of the St Barbara's Day Festival Parade and community events associated with St Barbara's Day. They make it all possible. They certainly give back to our community, these organisations, these companies, and we're very, very grateful for that.
And Ausdrill have been here through thick and thin over many, many years. It's great when things are booming, but when things go a bit quiet, it's very hard to sustain their workforce and routines, but they certainly do that. And they're all successful, and they're coming to the other side, which is great to see.
So float number 57, we've got them slightly out of order, so we'll announce them in the right order.
Yep.
This is the KCGM Underground truck. The trucks are Atlas Copco M25010. There are 6 of these at Mount Charlotte Underground. They weigh about 45 tonnes empty and they carry a 50-tonne payload. The engines have about 650 horsepower. They've got up to decline and about 10
That's pretty good, taking all that way.
and then when they're empty, they go down at 25 kg. It's like a bit like now on my push bar.
That's it, that's a little bit slow, I got that bit slow, yeah. But that's a pretty good race too.
Absolutely. It's great to see the machinery that's coming down the road. Now I know this is part of a highlight for everyone to take in order and visitors who come here for the parade to be able to see these machines.
Oh, that's what they are. But when you see them against the sides of the building, it's nice.